Today in cannabis news, Oregon legislators reserve millions of dollars to combat illicit cannabis cultivation in the state. Latest research indicates that teenage cannabis consumption in the U.S. has dramatically reduced over the course of 2021. And Ohio Senate legislators approve a bill to significantly broaden the state's medical cannabis framework and simplify the state's medical cannabis regulations. It's Friday, December 17th, and this is your Trichomes Morning Buzz.
Broadcasting live from the Trichomes.com studios in Southern California. It's time for your Morning Buzz. We bring you late-breaking news that keeps you up to date with what's happening in the cannabis industry.
First up, Oregon state legislators have received $25 million to combat illicit cannabis cultivation, which has become a serious problem throughout the state. The legislature adopted two proposals linked to combating illegal cannabis growing. As per local news station KDVR, one bill will provide funding for law enforcement actions targeting illegal cannabis cultivation. The second will help migrant laborers victimized by illicit cannabis farms by bolstering current police force authority in the area of humanitarian relief. The laws were passed during a special legislative session aimed at dealing with the COVID-19 pandemic. The cannabis funds provide $20 million for the state's illegal marijuana market enforcement grant program and $5 million for the State Water Resources Department's water anti-theft efforts. Illegal cannabis operations in Southern Oregon have been using our limited water supply, abusing local workers, threatening neighbors, and negatively impacting businesses run by legal marijuana growers, said State Senator Jeff Golden to KDVR. This is urgent funding we need right now to protect our agriculture industry.
Next up, as per a nationally financed poll published this week, teenage cannabis consumption decreased dramatically during 2021, along with teenage intake of illegal substances altogether. This occurs as additional U.S. states are enacting and implementing cannabis legalization legislation in their regions. The Monitoring the Future, or MTF poll, which since the mid-70s has been following youth drug consumption and opinions, found that cannabis consumption in 8th, 10th, and 12th grade students decreased significantly this year. Although the COVID-19 pandemic may have hindered social contact, which added to the sudden drop, the latest research adds to the growing body of evidence that indicates that adult-use cannabis legalization does not lead to increasing adolescent use. Additionally, cannabis usage decreased more significantly over the past year when contrasted to other federally illegal substances. We have never seen such dramatic decreases in drug use among teens in just a one-year period. These data are unprecedented and highlight one unexpected potential consequence of the COVID-19 pandemic, which caused seismic shifts in the day-to-day lives of adolescents, Nora Volkow, National Institute on Drug Abuse Director, said in a press release. Moving forward, it will be crucial to identify the pivotal elements of this past year that contributed to decreased drug use, whether related to drug availability, family involvement, differences in peer pressure, or other factors, and harness them to inform future prevention efforts.
Last up, this week, the Ohio State Senate passed a proposal that includes measures to significantly broaden the state's medical cannabis framework by enabling physicians to prescribe cannabis to anyone who can reasonably be accepted to find therapeutic relief from the medication. The bill passed the Senate with a vote of 26-5. The proposal, which is among 6 cannabis reform bills submitted in the state legislature during the current session, will now be considered by the State House of Representatives. The bill further aims to simplify Ohio's medical cannabis program's regulations. It would accomplish this partly by establishing a marijuana control division under the Department of Commerce to supervise the operation, which is presently overseen by the Board of Pharmacy. This bill is not about if we have a medical marijuana program in Ohio, but it's about making it business-friendly and improving on what we did 5 years ago, said the bill's sponsor, Senator Steve Huffman, on the Senate floor. The bill was a result of an immense hard work by medical providers, patients, and industry advocates.
That was today's Buzz. Thanks for listening. For more cannabis news and insights from industry professionals and a place to discuss these stories and others, visit trichomes.com.
And be sure to catch up with all of our other cannabis industry-related podcasts like Hash It Out, Tech and Cannabis, or the International Cannabis Conversation wherever you get your podcasts. For trichomes.com, I'm Devin Leal.
And I'm RJ Balde, signing off.